Hey everybody, welcome back to World of Warships Legends. Tonight we are queuing up in the Tier 7 American cruiser, the Cleveland. Unfortunately, we have been queued up with some higher tier ships, but we are still going to showcase the brutal capabilities of the Cleveland. As always, we're queued up with our friend Duramax. Can't believe my last video was 13 days ago. I could have sworn it was much sooner than that. I thought I uploaded last week, but I guess I didn't. Apologies for the big delay. I will not lie. I've been very sidetracked. I took a trip up to the big city to Water Tower Place and got myself the big Millennium Falcon set, the Lego set. I have a quite interesting Lego collection. I've basically been spending these past couple of weeks trying to build it. It's part of the big creator series. It's got 56 hours of build time, so you can imagine where I've been spending a lot of my time after work and stuff like that. I have still been playing the old WoW's Legends, but I haven't been uploading. We got a Bismarck spotted out in the distance. I do not have the range. I'm mainly going to be showcasing HE out of the Cleveland this match, just because there's a lot of tanky battleships. I'm really not going to get the penetration on these tankier battleships with the thicker armor. So I'm going to do what every battleship player hates. Camp behind an island and HE spam. You're going to see how quickly we're able to melt down all these battleships and all the remainder. We are a radar cruiser too, which is awesome. We could support Duramax. We get our first fire out on the Bismarck. We actually get solid penetrations with HE, plus the fire. So we're just going to sit here, melt everything down. I don't know if you guys have all seen, but the next update coming out, or the next campaign's only going to be 2 weeks. You guys have all read the patch notes through the WoW's Legends Discord. We have a Tier 7 American cruiser that'll be in the campaign. It'll be the Rochester, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Here we're spotted by radar, but we're safe behind this island unless we're going to get crossfired. So I'm going to go ahead and check. Yeah, I don't see anybody off to my port side here. And look how quickly we've melted down this Bismarck. We've already got 27,000 damage. Our permafire's still burning. Yeah, look at that. I mean, 2,100, you know, penetration on HE is actually pretty solid. I'm not going to penetrate his bow. He does take a torp there from Duramax, which is huge. I set another fire on him, but I believe he damage cons it. He probably got flooded. So we'll go ahead and still milk him down with the HE here. We're already up to 33,000 damage. You know, nothing too impressive. As we get a perma-fire there, this is basically the end for the Bismarck. He's getting melted down. I'm getting nasty penetrations with the HE here as we shoot the island there. Rookie move. And I'm just trying to get him out of here because those secondaries, they will tear up Duramax or any destroyer that comes up to him. Especially if he has the booster equipped. I'm trying to reverse here so I can continue melting him down. I don't want him to get to his teammates so he could will to rebuild. He's just close enough to me where it's going to be difficult for me to lob here. The Kronstadt is right in front of me. It's a heavy cruiser. He will hurt me, so I'm trying to stay hidden as best as I can. We're already up to 55,000 damage. We've almost done the majority of the Bismarck's health, so I'm going to go ahead and switch targets here to the Kronstadt. Start milking some hit points off of him. We get a fire on him. He gets a couple solid pens on us, nothing huge. He will hurt us if we're not careful. So I'm excited to see, I was just talking about a couple minutes ago, the next campaign's only going to be 2 weeks, so it's going to be a short update, which means it's a filler. So hopefully WoW's Legends is working on something that's going to truly wow us. It'd be interesting to see what they're going to do to the game. Some changes I'd like to see in the campaign, alone from getting steel after you get your 100 tiers or whatever. It would be cool if they would implement where you would get days of premium with that, because 5 steel, let's all be real, it's really not a lot. I'm not insulting the game, I'm just saying it's not It's not a lot. You would truly have to sit here and grind all day, every day in order to afford things such as the Missouri. Unless you're going to sit here and play Arena or Brawls or whatever to get steel that way. But 5 steel, they either need to up that steel to maybe like 10 or 20, or they need to start giving other things with it, like Days of Premium or credits or doubloons, like something. I mean, doubloons would even be great, because then you could make your money back from the Battle Pass. It's kind of like how Call of Duty works and like Fortnite. If you complete the Battle Pass, you essentially make your money back. But unless you buy tiers, that's different. Then you wouldn't make those doubloons back. But that would be cool to see them implement a system like that. But at the same time, Wargaming does have to make money, so they can't. I understand why they don't have it that way, because if that were the case, all you'd have to do is buy one Battle Pass and just grind out every season. Every season would be free. Essentially, you'd be getting high tier ships for nothing. We're getting crossfired here. Our failure to finish off the Bismarck was not awesome. Kronstadt over here just took a nasty salvo from our teammate here in the Iowa. I'm trying to burn him down because it looks like Kronstadt's going in for the ram. I'm double fired. I'm going to have to damage con that. We do kill him just before he gets the ram off on our Iowa. Bismarck has basically completely regen almost all, well, not all of his health, but a vast majority of his health. And he actually does a big mistake here. He does not focus me. He can Citadel me at this range. His secondaries are tearing me apart, but he goes for the Iowa, and which isn't really a big mistake, but here I'm setting more permafires on him and just melting him down. I'm trying to gain some distance on him because, as we all know, German battleships, not great dispersion, especially at range. So we're trying to milk him down. Our Iowa is unfortunately mostly broadside to him, so he's not going to survive very much longer. But we're already up to 93,000 damage, and we haven't been doing anything special. We've just been playing the way cruisers are supposed to be played. You support your battleships, you know, use the islands to your advantage. Duramax is over here in a fight. He actually goes down. We set another fire on the Bismarck. Looks like he may get the ram off on the Iowa. Oh, nope, I actually finish him. We get our arsonist here. We have to be real careful because we're approaching our half health mark. This cruiser over here drops spot. I know there's a destroyer over here too, so I've got to be careful. Torpedoes were coming. We could see that coming from a mile away. But I'm just genuinely excited to see what Wargaming has in show for us. This Kustazov is completely broadside, and to this AP on the Cleveland, you're not going to survive that. He did put it in gear a little bit faster than I anticipated. Didn't get a whole lot of good pens there. I did get a solid hit there. He's completely broadside to us. I didn't realize the destroyer was this close, so I'm going to go ahead and switch focus over there. We get a nice Citadel on the Kustazov. Try and finish off the Z-23. He's not a torp ninja like the Fubuki or... Oh, as we just get absolutely blapped. We have to be careful. I ended up being fully broadside to the Kustazov. We're going to try and angle. Finish off the Z-23. We got horrible RNG there. I'm going to go ahead and slam it on the brakes, because what's going to happen here is he's going to end up forgetting about me and focusing the Iowa. I'm trying to stay near him so he can get his will to rebuild, so... as most other people call it, skill to rebuild. It is quite funny how easy will to rebuild works. And right when I thought we had it, I just see our team is just falling apart. It's just, the Iowa's about to go down, our Marco Polo just got killed, our Roma just got killed. It's just, we are just getting absolutely blapped. And of course, right as I switch to HE, Kustazov goes broadside again. mostly broadside. Iowa goes down. Kustazov is out there just sailing around carelessly. He's going to get touched here. Not a wise move. Got a lot of shatters there, which not preferable, but we're going to have to do our best here to sail out of here and finish off the Kustazov. So you've noticed that I've switched a lot between AP and HE depending on what I'm shooting at. This ship is capable of outputting some serious damage with both shells. As you can see, I got a nice citadel on the Kustazov, and then I've melted down quite some health off of some battleships here. And I didn't even abandon my flank. Kustazov out in the distance here, still playing his game. See, again, completely forgot about me. So he's going to take a beating now. Those shells look pretty solid. We get 5 citadels. This is exactly what I'm talking about in the Cleveland. He's trying to angle away, so we're going to go ahead and switch to HE. We're not going to get pens on him while he's kiting. We'll go ahead and just melt him down with the HE. He ends up going down to our Kronstadt. Again, I know there's a destroyer in here, the Z-23, if that's what I remember correctly. We are spotted. I did talk a couple videos ago. I unlocked the Des Moines, so we'll have a video here shortly on that. I also got the Worcester recently, so we'll have to have some introduction videos to those. I have been playing the Des Moines a lot, and it's just like I have really good matches in there, and then it's like my team just fumbles the bag every time. I'll have, close to 200,000 damage, like 150, 160, sometimes 170,000 matches in that thing, and we'll be winning, and then all of a sudden I just lose. We just lose our entire fleet. Because I survive about till the end every time in the Des Moines, and it's quite annoying. Right now we're just trying to get some easy cap points. Might as well capture C while we're in here. I know this destroyer is not going to gunboat me. I've dropped spots, so I'm just going to go ahead and get the free XP here. Got our solo cap here. Actually, no, we didn't. Somebody sailed in here last second, didn't they? I popped my radar, my radar here, which was not really a good idea. I honestly thought the destroyer was much closer than 9 kilometers, but he's just kiting away. He knows this game's over, so I think he's just trying to survive. Which at this point, I hate it. It's, you're not going to win. Why drag the game on? Just unless you ninja torp all of us, it is the Z-23. We'll go ahead and open up on him. It's just not going to work. So we overled those. Complete potato. He also slammed on the brakes, though, so we'll give ourselves some excuse there. We're trying to blind fire, and this is not my strong point. I am not good at blind firing, so I'm just going to sit here and hope the Kagero lands one of those torpedoes.
Our victory is in sight.
Good spotted again. We'll go ahead and support our Kagero. Remember, see a destroyer, shoot a destroyer, as we ended up winning due to the points capping out. But what a solid match out of the Cleveland. We got our Arsonist. We had 142,000 damage, 11 fire sets, 6 citadels, 1 defend, and a solo cap. We get our 100k bureau points. This was actually towards the Worcester when I was making this video. But a solid match out of the Cleveland. 3,100 base XP. Just goes to show you, you do not have to do anything special in here. We have a CC on the other team, goalkeeper. I heard he was the one in the Bismarck. GG's, man. Made 254,000. that's going to be it for the Cleveland. I'll catch you guys on the Des Moines or the Wooster.